Now back to council chambers, where Lubbock leaders decided it was not the right decision to force property owners with third-party alarm systems to pay for a permit.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Crittenden was at this afternoon's meeting and joins us with their discussion. Brittany?
Karen and Abner, the council decided to repeal last month's revision of the false alarm ordinance. So now it reverts back to only fining repeat offenders for requesting officers out to things that aren't true emergencies. While council members were apologetic, they say they're still committed to addressing this issue.
I'm ashamed of you.
Both on social media and in person, community members weren't ashamed to tell City Council how they truly felt about the changes to the false alarm ordinance.
At least say it's a money grab.
Assistant Police Chief Neil Barron explained the spirit behind the ordinance, hoping to cut down on officers responding to false alarms.
So that's our main goal in all of this, is to provide a better response to citizens for the high priority calls where life is in danger.
He says officers spent more than 5,000 hours responding to false alarms last year, wasting $180,000 from the city in officer pay.
I understand that the PD are overwhelmed with these false alarms. Well, then let's start charging ADT and all these other corporations that are monitoring them and are supposed to be upkeeping them instead of the citizenry.
Councilman David Glasheen says council made a mistake and needed to acknowledge it and take responsibility for it. He then criticized city staff for how they presented the ordinance change to council.
And I have to say that the briefing was inadequate. And in fact, it was to the point that the briefing was misleading about the content and scope and intentions of the ordinance.
Now, back under the prior ordinance, home and business owners with an alarm system monitored by a third party do not have to get a permit from the city until after their third false burglary alarm or first false robbery alarm in a year. Fines and fees from last year brought nearly $149,000 back to the city.
We're collecting quite a bit of money as it is with the false alarms, and they're still going off. I mean, we're talking, 10 plus times false alarms for these repeat offenders.
Council members say they do want to revisit the problem, but with all of them and the mayor involved in future discussions.
We want to make sure that the responses and the efforts that our Lubbock Police Department make are understood, appreciated, and going to be effective.
While this homeowner will be back for those future talks, she was satisfied with this one.
I give the council a lot of credit for being accountable and accepting responsibility.
It's good when our citizens are engaged and involved, and we want to make sure that we're listening and we hear you. If you don't believe that we didn't listen, I think it's evident.
And in the few weeks the revised ordinance was in place, the city received 292 permits. I asked the city if those home and business owners were going to be refunded. A spokesperson says they're still working out the details on that possibility, but they should let us know soon. Abner.
Thank you, Brittany.